Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Oceania Battlefield 5 2021 Autumn Cup for Division 1. This is going to be VC versus Bear in Game 18, which is sure to be an absolute cracker of a match. My name is Noobalicious. I'll be your shoutcaster for this evening and the final game of this weekend. Taking a look at the Bear team, we have Bobby Birchin, Lieutenant Keanu, Salty AUS, the Raz Muffin, and Vipersphere kicking off with VC. We have Marlow, Delta Thief Pro, the Jurassic Park meme lord himself, Master ODST, OJD, and Zinix. We are just waiting for kickoff to go, and they will be starting up at the 21-minute mark. So just let everybody know. We are 30 seconds behind, so they are just getting themselves raring, racing, and everything creaming to start off. And they'll be adjusting themselves in just a moment. Let me know in the comments below, as well as in the prediction. There seems to be a lot of love coming in here for the VC team. I believe that was 20,000. I'm just waiting. 20,000.2 points voted for VC, with 16.6 voted for Bear. Let's give some Bear some love. They are essentially a break-off of the Filthy Rejects, a nice little team that was created during Season 2. We get some good old slapsticks in there, and we'll get this one racing with 56 seconds to go. There goes the siren. The bombs will be dropping. The crowd will be screaming, and the battlefield will be bleeding. OJT having some spawnulation issues. Happens to 1 in 4 Battlefield players. If you don't get that checked out by a doctor, it could eat you alive. OJT, a little bit spinning. He's going to turn himself around. He's going to be joined up now by Marlow, who also has premature spawnulation. 30 seconds to go. You never want to pull out 30 seconds early. It's never, ever a good time for you or for your battle partner. So we are just waiting for the rest. 20 seconds on the clock and counting down. We are going to be starting with Operation Underground, following by Provence, another one of those cheeky little maps, and then finishing up with Narvik. I want to see a tiebreaker out today. We had an absolutely amazing round with ALA and Lazy Battlefield Red, breaking down to 6 points in map 1, 39 in map 2, and coming short just, I believe it was 25 in map 3. So let's see if these two teams can absolutely race the clock. They've got some pretty big boots to fill. We'll jump in on Salty AUS at the moment while he races straight towards the guts of Bravo. And obviously we have to avoid all these nice little walls, because the camera angles are absolutely fantastic. I'm not going to say anything wrong about these camera angles. Oh, they just get going in the morning. But we do have VC taking on Bravo, with Bear dropping shots on Alpha and Charlie. They will be dominating the leaderboard right now here for the points. And starting off on 157, commanding lead for Bear, getting those 2 caps in there. But it looks like Bobby Birchin needs to get his tail between his legs and kiss his backside right, waiting for any opportunity to cream it. There goes the shots, and that is going to be Master ODST. Marlow with the ZK383 coming in, and he's going to go hand-to-hand with Salty as well. Picks up the revive, continuing on. Shots are out, tried to jump, but he couldn't get the slam dunk NBA special. OJT will be there to pick it up. Charlie now going into the hands of VC, but it lost a Bravo. 1 step forward, 1 step back. Bear are all over this, absolutely slapping across the field and owning everything. You've seen this before during, I believe it was a Filth vs AX match. They came in their own. I could be wrong. My memory is slipping at my old age here at the old prime age of 28, losing my marbles. Raz Muffin taken down there by OJT as he's absolutely spinning himself sideways around this map. Alpha Flag is very quickly turning over to the hands of VC, and if we can jump out here towards some Bearmeisters, we are going to see Lieutenant Keanu just waiting in the wings for anyone to pop their head around that corner. The shots are out. Those are some Panzer Bushes, some Panzer Faustes, I should say, firing through the corridor. Very weird seeing this map without any water in it. For those who do play on Conquest, this is always flooded down in the depths. Pick up yourself a nice little kebab maker, but on Squad Conquest, it is nothing like the sort. Charlie objective to the hands of Bear, finally flipping to a 2-cap with VC leading the charge. Delta Thief Pro trying to keep them all out, and it's very clear that he wet himself down here. Look at the absolute mess he's made around himself. Taking little pot shots, trying to get some impressive fire, and that is going to be Vipersphere waiting in this man-on-man, head-to-head fight. There goes the impact grenade. The shot's coming out there, and that is going to be Delta Thief Pro taking the win. Charlie objective now falling to the hands of Bear. Going to give them a possible triple cap. Move towards next. He is just holding out on Bravo, flipping that one over as well. 136 to 140. This is a very close game. Neither team has made any form of headway to get a commanding lead, with only 7 points dependent between these two teams. It could go in anyone's favour right now. Operation Underground's being one of those beautiful maps. It's got every single corner you can cover, every little nook and cranny you can hide in. You never know where the enemy's going to come from because it's such an absolute alleyway between Alpha, Bravo, Charlie. You know, ring around the rosies, pocket full of posies, a tissue, they all fall down. Bravo just going to be under siege now by the Bears. You can see it just there. Razmuffin keeping all of these little positions in hold, but we will jump in on Viper Sphere now as he races up the top. Goes and gets a beautiful shot on OJT. Knows he's not alone. I believe it was Zinix that might have been hiding up here. He can hear the footprints down the stairs. He's trying to peek that angle, waiting for anyone to move around. There goes the grenade. And nice little make there. Viper Sphere is under a lot of power, a lot of threat right now. He goes for the shots. He had the opportunity. He missed out on it, but he's going to get his ass covered by Lieutenant Keanu, but not before Master ODST finishes him off. Lieutenant Keanu now going for the break in the back. He's going to be rushed up by the two VCs, Marlowe as well as Zinix. They're going to take the Bravo for the victory and the glory of the VC crew. Take a look. They are now going into a nice little triple piece here. If they can close in on this Charlie flag, looks like Delta Thief Pro, the last remaining fighter. But Zinix is waiting for anyone to poke his head around. Charlie just very slowly going into the hands of VC, but not before Lieutenant Keanu rushes in with the backing. There's going to be a 2v1, outnumbered but not outgunned. They are just going absolute rectifying on this. Lieutenant Keanu is just spraying and praying. That is the full definition, and they're going to stop that triple cap from falling into the hands of VC. 113, 179, 29 to 112. VC in the lead here by 16 points. Bear just narrowly getting that Charlie objective back. Ulti AU is going to be taken down here. Moving back with Delta Thief Pro for up in the wings, getting a beautiful shot with Master ODST backing him through and dropping shots, slapping thoughts, taking everything in their stride. Delta's now trying to push up. Who is this going to be? This lovely, lovely person. Master ODST falls to the wall, goes in for one, goes in for two. Just getting away there. BJT waiting for that res. Don't know if he's going to get it, but Charlie objective now falling to the hands of VC is going to be detrimental for Bear. They're going to be hold out real short here, 5 to 5. I do believe Delta Thief Pro was just taken down by Viper Sphere. Master ODST is going to be just holding up, fighting. Viper Sphere with the reload. Doesn't make it out, and it looks like Salty manages to get the kill in there. Go in for the revive. Picking up Viper Sphere, and they will claim Charlie objective for themselves, holding short. And it looks like Bravo might be under threat as well. Trying to move up here with the camera. I do apologize. It is very difficult to move through. But OJT picking up here on Bravo. Bringing back VC into the fold. They are going to get their railings coming up from the north. It looks like it's coming up here. That's going to be Viper Sphere.
Got your pal.
Racing to the lead. Pre-firing that one. Viper Sphere doesn't land a shot. Manages to just get that reload in there. 36 health. That's backing out quick smart. He cannot afford to wait it out anymore. Viper Sphere sees the tunnel, he sees the target, doesn't make the connecting shots. That is going to be Master ODST. For those who've seen him in all his glory during these competitive games, that is a very dangerous position. He sees Viper coming up, but it's not going to be enough, and Viper will get the connecting shots, taking him down. Bravo objective now will start to fall within the hands of Bear. They will start claiming this back, getting the 2 cap on top. VC is starting to sweat. You can feel it coming through. Marlowe managing to get that shot there on Salty AU. Objective nearly flipping over. He's going to be outnumbered right now with the VC crew. Master ODST, OJT backing him up. There's only one fighter, one last Manchurian to fight that one off. Wasn't giving enough. No, he's going to be Lieutenant Keanu taken down by OJT. They're going to get the res in there. 79 to 120 with 50 points in the lead. VC are having a commanding point in the mid lane. In the mid-round, but it is not over yet. Salty just poking his head out, getting a little bit of a vibe of what's going on. OJT snapped to the side there. Salty, beautiful headshot. Viper Sphere is going to be taken down. Master ODST trying to sneak around like a slinky. to give up too much of this position. The Bravo flag now starting to fall over to the hands of Bear. Is going to put VC in a bit of a pinch. Maybe that might be salty though. That's Lieutenant Keanu. He's just copying it right now to Master ODST. Viper Spear taking down Salty, taking OJT down. Master with that Pia manages to take him out. What a shot! What a beautiful round there. Master ODST laying it down the law. Goes for another one, but his victory will be very short-lived. Bobby Version ending that man's career, but Marlowe soon to revive it. Just like a Rocky Balboa movie, picking up Sylvester Stallone. Razmuffin now coming straight through, right down the guts. They need to push down onto Alpha. There hasn't been a lot of movement for Bear to go to Alpha. They keep going into Bravo, turning it into a bit of a meat grinder. And that has not been working out thus far for the Bear crew. Viper Sphere by himself, if I can jump on him. I'm going to end up with Marlowe. They're ducking and diving, weaving and dealing. That nice little Bueno slide there. They are just absolutely slipping themselves across this map. 51 to 116 VC have got Bear in their sights. They are not letting them go up in the fight. Salty poking his head up to join the rest of the crew. Going backing up by Lieutenant Keanu, I do believe, is now making a break for the Alpha objective. Master ODST is soon to go down. Lieutenant Keanu leaving the Alpha objective to push Bravo once again. But with Salty and Viper, they now have the lead on Bravo. Every time they're pushed up, it's been 3v1 or 3v2. This time they have the start. OJT tried to jump in on him, end up with Lieutenant Keanu using the smoke to their advantage, but that is going to be bad news. That ends up hurting them in the long run. Charlie objective now under fire. Alpha objective completely open. Bear could walk in there and just claim that one back, but they are so fixated on trying to get these kills right now. Charlie objective being defended. It looked like Razmuffin was taken down, but Bobby Burchin cleared out the rest. Salty AU and Lieutenant Keanu are all trying to hold up on Bravo as well. If you move through the sites, we got Master ODST checking out inside the train. He's going to be backed up by OJT. They don't want to give their position out too much. Here comes the firing down the line. And Master taking down ZK. Very nice play from Lieutenant Keanu, poking through. There is one more left in there. Down the sides. He gets one on OJT. And that is going to be it and out for VC on the Bravo push. 44 to 98 and closing quick. We do have a 50-point lead to VC. Very comfortable for them. As long as Bravo and Charlie stay in their sights, they will be able to use that ticket count to their advantage. Viper Sphere waiting for anyone to poke their head out through there. Poke their noggin through, using the smoke, trying to hide himself. Shot from the side. Viper Sphere gets a nice little cheeky present. And that is going to be Zinx. Being slippery as a snake and very, very quiet. Hunting wabbits. Master ODST. Very gentle to tiptoe. He's using that. I believe that was a noob tube. He goes in for a Pit as well. Only getting the 29 damage in there. Bravo now completely up for grabs. Master ODST backing up. He will be drawing up with Marlowe as well as OJT. Looked like Bear did have the opportunity to continue holding the Bravo flag, but wanted to give it up to try and push back towards Charlie. The Alpha flag now being flipped over. Bear is starting to come into their prime here. Marlowe peeking the top. Goes for the shot. He's going to be taken down there. Razmuffin goes in for the kill. Gets nailed by OJT on the reload. And the Charlie flag will open up to VC to walk on in. It is currently being defended here by Bobby Burchin. Head to head. These two boys are going sliding all over. He tried to use the melee. Wasn't enough, and OJT cleans him up. Charlie, Alpha, Bravo, all in the hands right now of Bear. Actually is in the middle of a 3-cap while it's counting down 39 to 80. Final moments here. Charlie objective goes into the hands of VC, just getting out of that triple cap. But Alpha will go back to the hands of Bear, having that 2, 1 step forward, 1 step back. They claim on Charlie, but lose Alpha. Bear refusing to go down and managing to make a massive comeback near the end of the game. Only 40 points to Pindick between these two teams. They refuse to go out without a fight. Alpha now under siege. Bobby Burchin, you can see panicking there to Marlowe as he slipped around that corner. And that's where complacency unfortunately came into play. Alpha objective under threat. They look like they've broken off here, and VC going to take full opportunity to get a nice little triple in here. Salty surviving on the Alpha flag, hiding throughout the smoke. Viper Sphere coming in to help as well. The shots are out. Viper Sphere panicking, manages to pick up on Zinx. They can't afford the deaths right now. Picking up on Salty. Goes and picks up on oh, he's coming through out of nowhere. Marlowe slipping in, sliding into a DM harder than a Playboy and an OnlyFans account. Marlowe coming around that corner, drilling everybody with that ZK, OJT backing him. Viper, Salty, Keanu all just dropped. The Alpha Bravo flag will go to the hands of Marlowe and VC. Charlie, the only one left. They managed to turn the tables. Bear losing it out here, 31 of 70 with 39-40 tickets now in the lead. BC have got a nice position to be in. They can't afford to be too aggressive. They want to wait it out, but Bravo now going over towards the Bear crew with Vipersphere right on top with the rest of his crew, only leaving Bobby Merchant to defend Charlie. Fighting on top of the tram, waiting for anyone's tickets, please. Tickets, please. We are the inspector here. Vipersphere waiting for Delta Thief Pro to make a Cash App withdrawal here. Very sneaky. No one firing shots. Before the storm, 29 to 63. No one wants to make a move. No one wants to be too aggressive. Salty taking down OJT. Everyone's just waiting. You can see the panic. Zinix and Keanu who got that door covered. We do have Vipersphere holding up the Delta Thief Pro now flying through. Lieutenant Keanu taking down Zinix. Delta Thief Pro making a nice stylized approach. Extra careful not to give up too much of his position. Bravo very quickly ticking down to the hands of VC as well as Charlie. Delta's going to try and join up with the rest of his crew. This is going to be Razma. Bobby Birch is still alive, just drilled. He tried to get away, but Marlowe and OJT too quick on the draw, 28 to 52. Getting 30 odd points, 20 odd points just in front. They managed to bring back a absolute phenomenally high score here. VC had them right in their grasp, but Bear, out of nowhere, right near the end, being extra careful, extra cautious. They're not being aggressive, letting them come into the meat grinder. And you can see from the kill feed, it is just absolutely primal right now and pivotal that they cannot afford to lose anyone. Neither team can go down, but as long as Bravo and Alpha both stay in the hands of Bear, VC's tickets will be counting down. They know they need to make an aggressive push at some point. Bear will be in there communicating not to rush, talking to each other. I wish we could jump into their parties and have a listen to what's going on, but right now there's shots firing between Marlowe. Zinix is down, Raz Muffin and Marlowe going head to head. Marlowe going in for the shot, but Raz Muffin right behind him with Viper. 26 to 39. Bear might be able to actually make a comeback here and flip the tables in the final moments. OJT, a force to be reckoned with, is going to be railed by the rest. Charlie objective is going to be still in the hands of VC, but they are now backing up to Alpha, not leaving much to the plans of the Bravo objective. Zinix, Delta Thief Pro, all hold up, waiting for the moment to strike. They know that they can't afford to lose many more. 26 to 32, coming right down to the wire here. Both teams being super passive. One of the most passive games I've personally seen in the last 3 seasons. Usually the kill feed has something lit up on it all the time, but just to sit there quietly and not do anything. 26 to 29 and closing down fast. Bear has got VC lined up. VC still in the point lead by 2 points, but with 2 caps. Flag in the hands of Bear. VC going to have a very difficult time making any form of profit out of this. 24 to 27. VC still in the favor by 1 point now and closing quick. Bravo objective now going onto the siege of VC. 23 to 24. VC have lost the favor, but they are claiming back on this flag. 24 to 23. Favor the 1 point to Bear. Lieutenant Keanu going against Master ODST. It is equally balanced on this, as all things should be. Master ODST using those noob tubes through the top. He's going to be drilled by Lieutenant Keanu, 21 to 23, with only a 1 point team lead between the two. Bravo objective now going into the hands of Bear. Bear will hold short on this and hold Alpha. They are just being super passive. 19 to 21. Bear has flipped the tables right on top of VC. VC now making their final push up towards Alpha. They cannot afford to lose out on this one. Delta Thief Pro right there getting nailed by a frag grenade on 26% health and try to claim that one back. He is not in a position to go pick up Zinix, but he knows he cannot let that go either. Zinix can't hold on for much longer. He's decided to hold out. Salty has just peeked in that corner like an absolute champion. The hairbutt of death. Bravo objective now going to the hands of VC. 19 to 15, 4 point lead between the two teams. They are getting super close down to the mark, and this might actually break down to the final point. OJT holding off for the short. Lieutenant Keanu is going to be taken down. Bravo objective still held out. The shots are out. I'm trying to find people, ladies and gentlemen. Just bear with me. Bobby Burch and everyone cannot afford. You can feel the tensity breaking out. 13 to 14. Favor now to VC and closing down on Bear. Bear needs to make a decision to push either Bravo or push towards Charlie. They cannot afford to wait around much longer. VC are just waiting out the clock or waiting out the points. 4 points down, leading in between the two teams with Bear. Lieutenant Keanu and Salty now making a break towards Charlie. The shots are out. Zinix and Delta both nailing. Lieutenant Keanu and Salty is going to leave them 2 more points down. VC holding a commanding lead from the beginning. Now then losing it right around the mid lane, the mid game, and then finally picking it back up to the end. 40s to 14. This looks like it's going to go in favor of VC. Taking the first win of map 1. Bear is struggling to make a push here. There were 2 tickets remaining, and long as Bravo and Charlie stay in their favor, the tickets will go down with 1 ticket to 14. I believe this will be game, set, and match. VC taking the win on map 1. Take a look at the scoreboard. We have 24 to 12, 14 to 14, 19 to 13, 22 to 11 against OJT, Marlow, Lieutenant Keanu, and Viper Sphere. Coming with the squad is Master, Marlow, and OJT, and we'll be back right after this. Stay tuned. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back on map 2, Provence. If you're just joining us, welcome aboard game 18 for Division 1's Oceania Battlefield 5 at 2021 All Xbox VC versus Bear. Bear had a very late start in the game. VC had just dominated the first half, and then right around the mid-game, Bear managed to make a dramatic comeback, pulling it right back from a 60-point lead up down to 29 all. And then right there at the end, it just became an extremely passive game. No one wanted to push and just run the clock. VC managing to claim on Bravo and just wait for the tickets to count down. They didn't want to be aggressive. They wanted to defend. It was incredibly well played, and you could feel both teams trying to use as many mind games and tactics as possible to get the other team off. But ultimately, there can only be one winner. VC took map 1. Now moving into map 2, we do have Provence here, which is a lot more open, a lot more little areas that you can poke your head about and be a lot more aggressive than what you can be on Operation Underground. With 3 seconds to go, let me know below who you think is going to win this one. Will it be VC or will Bear come back with an absolute hungry want-to-winning aggression to take the flag? Of course, we will start with Riverside Manor as always, with Salty Viper Sphere coming in with Lieutenant Keanu and a 4-man push between Master, Marlow, OJT, and Delta Thief Pro. Straight up inside of the house, we will jump in on Salty AS. Just narrowly avoiding, but not before OJT did manage. Viper Sphere did manage to take down Master ADC. Jumping in on Marlow now for the Blues, coming in for the VC. Shots out. Viper Sphere getting nailed from the back. Bravo objective will go into the hands right now of the Bear crew. Joey going, Bear just getting it in there while they had the moment. Marlow hiding out there. Viper Sphere waiting for a res. Oscar US goes in for the shot, but OJT is too quick on the draw. The Bravo flag now starts to fall back towards VC, but there seems to be a Lieutenant Keanu sneaking around. OJT doesn't know which way to go. Marlow will be picked up here by OJT if he can get the chance.
Maybe duck next time.
Maybe duck next time. Absolute fantastic advice. You can't go wrong there. The Bravo flag, they are just playing absolute musical chairs around the Bravo flag with OJT, Master ADST going up against Viper, Salty, and Keanu. Viper, Keanu both down. Master ADST, OJ, Marlow will claim victory over Bravo flag. Hold that for VC, but maybe not forever, because Bear has got a few plans of their own. Bobby Burchard just inside the mid lane. He's going to start making a rush up towards Razmuffin. Zinix killing him, giving him the old bag there. Bobby Burchin doesn't want to make a break too far off this flag. If they lose Charlie, Bear is going to be in a whole lot of trouble. Delta Thief Pro now trying to peek that corner. Bobby Burchin had the number. Zinix was soon behind. Delta will get picked up here, but the shots are out. Razmuffin scaring the bejeebus. That is Zinix closing in. Bobby Burchin just gets picked up in the nick of time. What an absolute cracker that was. Now take a look at the Alpha flag here in the church courtyard. Can't speak today. Lieutenant Keanu and Vipersphere both hold up. They have held Alpha. They are losing Charlie now, but that was still a double cap in itself. Salty up against Marlow, OJT, and Master is going to make short work. Marlow will make short work of Salty there. The Charlie flag will fall over to the hands of VC. Lieutenant Keanu, Vipersphere, both in mid lane, pushing up against Marlow. Zinix has got that nice little alley corner through the archway. This Infinite Machine Gun from Grand Theft Auto 4. Nothing can stop this man. Vipersphere just got a little bit love tapped there, but as a medic, he's able to pull that one back. Bravo objective now being surrounded and taken by Bear. That was absolute panic and a half. Vipersphere, by all form of miracle, by all rights to call it a miracle, managed to get away from that one. And that was Zinix taken down there by Salty AUS. Lieutenant Keanu now breaking, and the Alpha flag will be pushed up here by Master, Marlow, and OJT. Bobby Burchin gets in the shots there, taking down OJT. Alpha flag now under siege with Marlow and Master both closing in for the kill. Bobby Burchin is going to be dropped there by Master, and the Alpha flag will fall. Charlie objective is well under siege at the same time. One step forward, one step back. They're managing to claim back another double cap here. Zinix being the only one trying to hold back to survive. But Lieutenant Keanu and Viper, both medics down on Charlie, backing each other up, is going to be extremely difficult. VC to make a comeback on. Charlie and Bravo. Now we got Marlow coming down to Bravo. There seems to be a nice little tight pack here with Bobby, Raz, and Salty protecting each other. OJ Delta now coming in to join the fight with the chips are down. The aces come out of the hole. We have OJT being nailed, but Master ODST and Marlow sprinting through the house, checking every single call and making sure that the valuation of this property has been marked by the banks, by the big four. And there's Razmuffin cleared up on the staircase. Salty AUS getting a nice couple of rounds in. Doesn't make the connecting kill. Bravo flag will stay in the hands of Bear. Bear coming into their all here with 130 to 130. VC now losing their commanding lead naturally in the fall. We have 3 points up, favor to the Bears. Delta Thief Pro hiding behind that little tinsel town. Lieutenant Keanu breaking away. Salty taking out OJT. Bobby Burchin still rushing through the house. Marlow getting away by the skin of his teeth. But not before Bobby clears him out with a beautiful headshot with that bar. 19-8. 19-18. Master closing up there to Bobby Burchin once again. And he's just a thorn in the side. While Delta Thief Pro has a nice spot. He pops Salty in a place that you don't want to come back from. He is absolutely right there in the keister. Taking a look, we have OJT Marlow now racing back towards the Bravo objective. Bobby Burchin left to try and defend this. Salty AU coming up from the rear to help. Marlow managing to spin in, slip in, get through those DMs. Marlow now going in for the revive. Lieutenant Keanu now making a break, goes in for the shot, takes one. Can he go for two? He's pre-firing, goes in, takes down two. Waiting for the third. Decides he wants to renovate the house instead. High ground, they're just waiting for anyone to make a mistake here. He's going to be racing against the clock. Marlow popping over the top, jumping, and Lieutenant Keanu does get his ankles clipped. And a couple of those toenails clipped. He needs to get a good old pedicure in. Bobby Burchin and Razmuffin on the Charlie flag, left to defend it. We have 3 floaters that I do believe will be pushing up towards Alpha. You can see there in the distance. Nix and Delta made short work of Viper and Salty. Bobby Burchin taking down Marlow as he brazenly ran right up the staircase into Hell's Gate. Razmuffin with OJT now going up against a 2v1 here, taking down Vipersphere. just getting taken down there by Salty. Lieutenant Keanu coming in from the south as well. Bravo flag will now be under threat by Salty and the Lieutenant Keanu. Master and Marlowe left to defend. It's going to be a 2v2 that could go in anyone's favor. These guys are very equally balanced here. Marlowe trying to use that high ground, wait for anyone to poke their head through there. Salty, and that has nailed more people than one. Marlowe just getting through the window, struggling the first time due to an excess amount of KFC through his system. The next taken down by Bobby Merchant in the north lane. Take a look at Alpha, completely undefended. A absolute wet dream for the Bear crew to take back and give us a tiebreaker that we need. Salty now spawning on the back of Bobby Merchant. Razmuffin taken down by OJT. That is going to give OJT all rights to run up that staircase. Bobby Merchant taken down by Marlowe. OJT pins him from the side, goes in, takes out Salty. This is pushing straight into a triple cap.
Should be okay now.
Absolutely, you should be okay now. With the Charlie going to the hands of VC, this could be a triple cap, and absolutely really, really bad news for the Bear crew. Seen time and time again, these types of maps, as soon as they become triple cap, it's difficult to get out of. It looks like Alpha, it will not be going down that road as Lieutenant Keanu and Vipersphere do take Alpha. Delta being sneaky skilled right now. Not so sneaky. Lieutenant Keanu coming up the back does take him down. Trying to give Vipersphere just a little bit of the tip, a little bit of a kiss on the cheek. Alpha flag falling to Bear. Marlowe now coming around the backside of the church looking for some religion. Racing towards the Bravo flag, which is left completely undefended. The 5v5, you have to resource manage your team really well. These two teams are doing extremely well to resource this. Lieutenant Keanu just hiding behind the box, looking for his safe space, while Delta Thief Pro, Zinix, and Marlowe come down with an absolute micro oppression. Micro oppression being all the micro bullets that are going to be flying towards his face, taking him down there in a hail. Lewis gun from Zinix finding his target, getting the headshot. That is going to give VC another double cap here. Bravo flag as well as Alpha. Charlie managed to go back to the hands of Bear. They did have a double cap there for a little bit, but not long. VC just loaned it to them, gave him a little bit of a rental holiday right on the coast. They want that one back. Bobby Merchant taking down Marlowe, and OJ will be rushing straight through there. Marlowe going back towards the Alpha flag as it is under threat. Master ODST taking down Razmuffin. The Charlie flag will fall very quickly to the hands of VC, pushing them into a potential 3-cap once again, unless Vipersphere, Lieutenant Keanu can take down Marlowe. Vipersphere, the last one left, is going to be taken down. Marlowe getting a nice 3-piece there, dropping Salty, Lieutenant Keanu, and Vipersphere. Pick it up, Zinix. Delta Thief Pro, and that is a triple cap against Bear, 100-68. VC, 34 points in the lead right now, and claiming very, very quick round. Bear is having trouble. We do have a rush coming in. That is going to be Vipersphere leading the charge straight in, balls to the wall. Does manage to get the kill, does get the squad assist, and that is going to end that triple cap very quickly. They need that because with that 45 points between these two teams, it is very close to the mark. They're struggling to find any form of traction here. They take one flag. VC coming into their roll. They did lose it a little bit at the beginning. VC started to panic. You can see Bear taking full opportunity to rush through, while there was a mismanagement of Marlowe going back and forth as the floater between Alpha and Charlie. They did take opportunity to that. Vipersphere is the only one left alive. Goes in, takes the shot, but he's going to be taken through the little hidey hole. And that is going to be Master ODST now coming in and getting the revive off of OJT, making sure that Bravo is protected. Charlie is definitely one of those places that Razmuffin does not like. He has been totaled here a number of times from the same spot. Marlowe now coming in. Bobby Merchant spawning in. That is going to be a threat towards Marlowe's well-being. Has he had his inner health plus today? No, he hasn't. Razmuffin looking to get that revive in. Fortunately, can't grab it. Bobby Merchant deciding to go out with 37-94. These are tickets they can't afford to lose. But Bear, out of nowhere, going in for a triple cap here. Delta Thief Pro, the only one left alive, holding off against Lieutenant Keanu and Viper. He's going to lose it. And out of nowhere, Bear is going in for this triple. Charlie, Bravo, both in the hands. Master ODST and Marlowe will stop it, unfortunately. Salty will go down, and that will make sure that that triple cap doesn't happen. But Bear so close to the line. Getting a triple in there could have potentially brought this one back. Fortunately, VC were all over it like a rush, managing to claim back with Marlow and Master. Absolute force to be reckoned with. Lieutenant Keanu peeking that corner. We can see the passive play starting to come out. Bravo and Charlie both capped out by Bear. They don't want to do what they did in Operation Underground and lose that control. Marlow and Master 82 with OJT would now race through as Salty, Viper and Lieutenant Keanu were taken down. They need to spawn in on the back of Bravo while there is still seconds to spare. Take a look at Charlie. Delta Thief Pro with Zinix just holding off, making sure that they can get some more help in here. Bobby Birchin hiding by a couple of IKEA furniture. There goes the shot. Bobby Birchin taking him out, but not before Zinix cleans up the remaining kill. And with no one on Charlie, that is going to go into the hands of VC, pulling in for another triple cap. 81 to 29. There is absolutely not much left in them, according to old mate that just had a bit of a chat. But Marlow, Master, and OJT holding back on Bravo. Charlie now flipping into a triple cap. We do have Razbuffer making an absolute hasty break towards Alpha. He is going to be keyed here by Zinix, making a break, just getting through the north lane. Marlow will be meeting up with him, looking to get some religion into him. Shots are out. Marlow using that smoke, trying to slip and dip. Manages to sneak behind Bobby. What an absolute mad lad. Charlie ejected, now falling back to the hands of VC here. Viper Spear taken down by ZX. There is Lieutenant Keanu with OJT and Delta Thief Pro. And Bobby Birch and Razbuffer now racing in to try and contain Charlie, but 79 to 6. VC looking to claim the win on game 18 against Bear. 11 minutes 38 seconds to go. 3 tickets in the hold. Charlie flag once again starts to fall to the hands of VC, and they will be going out near triple cap there. VC taking the win against Bear for game 18, 78 to 0 with OJT 20 to 9, Master 14 to 7, Keanu 13 to 12, Viper 9 to 12. Master ODST, Marlow and OJT with the squad, and we'll be back right after this. Stay tuned. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back now into map 3. If you are just joining us, my name is Noobalicious for the Oceania Esports Network, and this is the Xbox Battlefield 5 2021 Autumn Cup Division 1. Game 18, VC versus Bear. VC managing to claim back a victory on map 2. They nearly lost out on map 1 with Bear closing in down to near final tickets. But ultimately, we can only have one winner in the game, and VC will claim victory on a 2-0 basis right now, the best 2 out of 3. But we are still going through to map 3, giving Bear the opportunity to come back and absolutely rinse the VC crew. So with 8 seconds to go, let me know in the comments below. Do you think the Bear will come back with a stunning victory, or will VC go out with a 3-0 win here? We will jump in on camera 8, which apparently doesn't work, and we'll start up with B on the North Hill. Coming straight out the gate, OJT, Delta Thief Pro will hold back with Marlow, Master SC right behind OJT, and Delta Thief Pro now coming in as well. They are leaving one person from Daddy Saundo holding on to Alpha, as well as Delta Thief Pro. Zinix was holding back on Charlie. You now have Lieutenant Keanu, Vipesphere, Salty, AUS, and Razmuffin. I do believe there was a little bit of a change here that came through. Daddy Sondo wasn't in the game originally, so I think he's just managing to come in to help the boys out now. Claim victory for the end here. Delta Thief Pro and Zinix both trying to hold up on Bravo, but Lieutenant Keanu refuses to budge. Master AST right behind him. Lieutenant Keanu desperately trying to use the snow, build himself a snowman. But Master AST will take him out. Bravo flag will start to fall to the hands of VC with Zinix and Delta Thief Pro protecting it. Take a look at Alpha. We do have the Razmuffin Salty at Vipesphere coming in from the west with Lieutenant Keanu short on the heels. Marlow using that smoke is going to be removed by Razmuffin. Going to absolutely meet his Lord and Savior, Bullet Christ. Yeetus Deletus in the flesh. Delta Thief Pro hiding, pulling off the old Jurassic Park meme. If you don't move, you can't see him. He's going to be extra cavalier. There he goes. He does an absolute fantastic job living up to the meme. They didn't see him, and Daddy Sondo caught one to the face. Zinix now holding back towards the Bravo flag. Razmuffin taking down OJT with Salta and Vipesphere coming out of the smoke gracefully. Marlow is about to be pushed. Yeah, absolutely pushed in here by the 4, getting pinched. OJT doesn't go in for the res, and unfortunately, due to the fact he couldn't make up his mind on which way he wanted to go, ended up being destroyed by Lieutenant Keanu. Zinix and Delta Thief Pro now coming on to Alpha with only Daddy Sondo left protecting it. He is a threat and a half. Do not take Daddy Sondo for light. Zinix making short work of him though. With Vipesphere right behind. Delta Thief Pro doesn't know what's coming. He's taken down Viper. Using that cover behind him. Zinix now going to be rushed in by Razmuffin and Viper. Alpha will go into the hands of Bear. But they are losing Bravo. Lieutenant Keanu left to defend against a 3v1 with Marlow, Master, and OGST. Marlow down to the hands of Lieutenant Keanu. Salty now coming in. OJT right on the north. Master ODST has Razmuffin's name in check. OJT taking a lie down on the job. Salty soon to rush with Lieutenant Keanu. He is pinched from both sides. Can OJT manage to make it off? Salty had the opportunity to nail him. Lost out on that. Takes OJT. But not before Master loses out on him. Managed to get the res in. Act like nothing happened. Daddy Sondo now trying to get him in sight. Goes in for the shots. Doesn't make it. And Zinix with the Lewis gun gets a beautiful headshot. Clean sweep through. Vipesphere Lieutenant Keanu now being rushed by Marlow. Marlow jumping into the Valley of Death where he shall feel no evil except for a nice little Sturm Gewehr 7.92mm to the left butt cheek. The Alpha flag now being taken over by Zinix is going to put VC into a nice little triple cap, but do my eyes not deceive me, Salty holding back Bravo by himself. Lieutenant Keanu and Razmuffin have Charlie in their sights, but deciding to leave that one alone. They could have sent one person to go rush that flag and going for a triple cap across the field, but too late now. We have Marlow, OJT, and Lieutenant Keanu, Salty all going head to head against each other with Vipesphere now joining into the race. Marlow with a hop, skip, and a lethal jump right on the back takes him down and manages to pick up Marlow, pick up OJT, and they'll continue keeping Bravo in check. The Alpha flag, Razmuffin, the only one left. No one spawning in on the back just yet. I believe that was Lieutenant Keanu. Now Salty joining into the fight. Vipesphere, we're just waiting on Bear to, just waiting on Daddy Sondo to make his appearance. There he is, right on the rear. Left behind. Not forgotten. Vipesphere now against OJT, nailing him in a very impressive bueno slide. Master ODST sending Razmuffin to the Valley of Death. Master ODST picking up the number. Try jump in, we will get Marlow instead. They do still have Charlie, but he has his number pegged. He's trying to use the smoke, trying to be aggressive, doesn't know which way to go. Going to be late to the party on that one with Delta Thief Pro taking down Sondo. Bravo objective will fall to the hands of Bear right now, giving them a double cap 110 to 131 with only 20 odd points in the lead. We have got liftoff here with Razmuffin, Salty, Lieutenant Keanu and Vipesphere holding back Bravo. Marlow getting taken down there. They are going to keep that one alive. We do have Zinix now pushed up against Daddy Sondo. Daddy Sondo has got the high ground. He might be able to just head glitch this one and keep it in check, but no, Zinix with the Lewis gun. Machine gunner, a starter. That's the exact phrase that we always use because we are definitely clear on the translation here. Alpha Flag being built, Bob the Builder. Can we fix it? Yes, we can. The Alpha Flag now falling to the hands of VC. This is going to put them into a little bit of a tight spot. They are being rushed from all angles. Vipersphere, the only one left alive. Marlow coming in with a clean sweep, nailing him down. Salty AUS. Now, Lieutenant Keanu, Razmuffin all spawning on the back of Bravo as well. But in very, very bad locations. Already being looked over by OJT and Master ADC was the worst place for them to be spawning into. Just 1, 2, 3, all railed. Bravo, Alpha, Charlie going into the hands of VC, and VC look to be ending this game on a clean 3-0 sweep like FL did this morning against, at 3 PM against Cinity. The next Marlow, Master ADC, Alpha Flag going very quickly back to the hands of Bear. They cannot afford to go into a 3-cap loss. Marlow slipping and dipping to victory all around the place. Sees his target, goes into the light, takes out Daddy Saundo. While Zinix makes a break back towards Bravo. This is going to put a triple cap right on top. And for the first time this game, I do believe this will be an official triple cap. But VC, Master ADC, they all seem to be jumping off the flag. Because Bravo was under siege by Keanu and Vipersphere. They were taken down there, and now the fight will break off on Alpha. With all three in their possessions, Bear are going to be held right back here in their spawn. And considering the positioning of the map, VC has got a complete direct line of sight, unadhered, right into their spawn. This is going to be absolutely ruthless and brutal to get out of this. Just the unwavering, unrelenting force of VC coming straight down the line, taking down Daddy Saundo, Salty, Lieutenant Keanu. Drop, 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 pop, 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 as they all fall. Vipersphere now coming in with Razmuffin. They are banging on right into their spawn, not letting them get an inch nor a mile back towards Bob the Builder, building everything up. Zinix is doing a hell of a job keeping that cover. Master ADC waiting on for a res. Lieutenant Keanu managing to slip around. The absolute MVP right now of Bear, unfortunately, is taken down by OJT, but he did do his best to break out of the spawn. Get back on the Alpha. That could be just enough distraction for Salty and Viper to come up. But the rest of the VC boys now spawning in 116 to 37 and closing quick. Bear is in a very tight spot. Marlow and Salty on in a trade-off. Daddy Saundo now racing towards OJT. OJT nailed. Master ADC trying to get Daddy Saundo in his sight. Takes him down there, but with only 55 health remaining and no med bags, he is going to be removed by the Bar 1982. Final gunshot onto Alpha. We do see a crazed Vipersphere with death in his eyes. Takes down Zinix. Goes in for the next one. That's a nice kill there from Razmuffin. Ladies and gentlemen, we will get that one on the instant replay. Absolutely, we will get that one in there. Because that was a very well kill from Razmuffin taking down Marlow. No, it wasn't on there, but we got a nice little shot coming in from Vipersphere through the smoke, trying to go in. Nails that one. And then, boom, gets one kill in there and smack to the face. Yakety yak, don't you talk back. Alpha Flag in the hands now of Bear. We have Razmuffin running up with Salty. They are coming out like an absolute gun unit now. Refusing to go down without a fight. Marlow managing to get away by the skin of his teeth. Vipersphere only landing a few shots in. Vipersphere now taken down by Delta Thief Pro from the kill feed. 4 tickets to 106. VC with a huge commanding lead. Looking to get that nice 3-0 to end the Sunday match against Bear. Ladies and gentlemen, this is it. Game, set, and match. VC will be taking the win here with 106 to 0. Bear, Lieutenant Keanu, 11 to 12, Salty 16 to 11, with VC's Master ADST 24 to 5, and OJT 12 to 10, 24 and 5. Master ADST needs a sweat rag. But Salty, Vipersphere, Keanu, and Razmuffin will go out with the squad, and VC will claim the war. The battle might be over, but the war has just begun, as we see VC and Bear definitely going head-to-head in probably the second stage, semis or finals, as they are very, very strong competitors. My name's been Nooblicious. Thank you for joining me today. It has been an absolute pleasure and a privilege to shoutcast for you this weekend, and I look forward to seeing you all next weekend. Take care.